Hey, it's Patrick from J&P Cycles. Let's talk about Vance and Hines Code Red. If you're like me and you're driving down the road and you get that pesky engine light, it's something you're very interested in, and in the past you kind of been beholden to a dealer or a shop to really figure out what that was. Well, now Vance and Hines has come out with this great little tool, the Code Red. You can plug it into your bike. It's available for a number of different models, and you can look inside your ECU and see what's going on with your bike. Not only does it offer code reading services, but it offers live diagnostics as well. Install is very easy. In Vance and Hines directions, it shows you where your diagnostic port is on your bike. On our Softail here, it happens to be under the seat. You plug into your port, just plugs right in. Turn your ignition on, and you're gonna get a flashing light. Once you have that flashing light, you know you're powered up and ready to go, and you're gonna need the Code Red app. It's available on the Apple App Store and on Google Play for Android devices. So let's go ahead and get our phone out, and we'll open our app, and it's gonna scan for the device. Now, a lot of times it takes a second to scan. This time it pops right up. So touch on that. It's gonna make sure we're all up to date. And we are. So we're gonna go read codes. We're gonna see what's wrong with our motorcycle. Now, this bike has a long history of codes. This has been in 2014. We've done a lot of stuff to it, so it's thrown a lot of codes. So this is the whole history of the codes, and there's quite a few in there. One thing you'll notice is it gives you the code number. The top one here is B2121. And if you've ever had an automotive code red, sometimes they'll just tell you that's just the number of the code. You got to go do the research yourself to figure out what the actual problem is. Not so. Vance and Hines given us shortcuts. Right underneath that, it tells us what it is. Starter output open. So we know what it is. And some of these, if you touch them, you can go ahead and touch it, and it will open up into a video. Another nice feature is browse codes. If you go to browse codes, there's all kinds of information here on different kind of codes, just to help you diagnostically figure out what the problems are with your bike. So it's a good database there from Vance and Hines. On to what might be my favorite feature is the live data display. We'll go in here. Okay, so the nice thing is it gives us 4 configurable screens here. And why that's important is because there's a lot of data available to us. And even though we're not running down the road right now, the bike is on, you can see a couple of things that are up on the screen right now, KPA and like O2 sensor voltage. But if you touch the middle of these, you have this nice little wheel, and it will give you all kinds of options on what diagnostic data that you would want. You can go in there, put this on your handlebar, go down the road, and say, I have a certain problem I want to look for at a certain RPM or so on, or whatever it is. You have a ton of information that's available to you right here at your fingertips. Like I said, you can set up the screens all kinds of different ways, and then scroll through them. So it gives you 4 configurable screens to look at this live data. For a do-it-yourselfer like myself, and if you're watching this video, probably like yourself, this is a great tool. For $100, this gives you all kinds of information at your fingertips you never had access to in the past. So, and it doesn't lock to one bike. You can use it on another bike. So if you have a couple of bikes in your garage, your bike and your friend's bike, you can diagnose problems. A great tool, very, very small. If you're taking a trip, I 100% would not leave without this tool. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section, ask us a question. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to us. You can always call us on our 800 number or chat with us online. Now, go work on those motorcycles.